Hello friends. So for today's video, my husband Sean is going to be answering some of your assumptions. I asked over on my Instagram stories for you to submit some assumptions about him. He has been on my channel here and there over the years, and he's a big reader, and you know a little bit about him, especially patrons have seen him a lot more because he joins for reading sprints. Hopefully he's going to be on my channel a little bit more here, so we thought it'd be fun for you to get to know him a little better.
So are these, I just realized, what was the framing of your thing? Are these like reading assumptions, or these just people assuming anything about me?
The exact question says, "Hello friends, I thought it'd be fun to do an assumptions video, but instead of assumptions about me, you send in your assumptions about my husband Sean. We're hoping he can make some videos for the channel here pretty soon, so I figured this would be an amusing way for you all to get to know him a little first."
Oh, so these are just anything.
Yep.
Open season. I'm a very private person, so I may plead the fifth.
Okay, there were several people that assumed this about you.
Okay.
And maybe it's because we've mentioned Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Or maybe they just assume this about you.
That I'm a nerd.
The suspense is up.
Yeah.
That you love board games.
Oh, so I hate to ruin the assumption, but I'm gonna say no. It's not that I hate board games. I'll play them. I mean, my family growing up, we played board games. We do like Magic. We like Dominion. My family really likes Dominion. There's a board game called Ticket to Ride that I hate because I've never won. It's a strategy game with stupid trains. I mean, okay, I like them. I don't dislike them. I'll play them, but I'm not like someone who's like...
I think you like them more than the average person.
That's probably true. But I guess my point is I'm not like a game enthusiast. Collector. You know, it's not like I'm like, aha, this one Spiel des Jahres.
What?
Isn't that Game of the Year in like Germany?
See,
Isn't
you
that?
know
Yeah.
you know board games.
Yeah.
We enjoy going into board game shops.
That's true, we do.
And
but I'm not. Well, okay. I should say I'm not yet a D&D guy, but I'm open to the idea.
So like
yeah, okay, fine. I like them. I do like Settlers of Catan quite a bit. We just need more people around.
The next assumption is great, and they're totally being a troll because they remember us talking about this in a reading sprint on Patreon.
Okay.
So this is from a patron. He closes the door when he's in the bathroom, even when he's home alone.
That's absolutely true. You assume correctly.
Do you want to elaborate as to how this...
I don't need to elaborate. That's a normal thing to do.
No, you need to explain why you do that, though. When no one's home?
Well, what if there's an intruder?
That's what I was looking for.
I don't know. I can't predict the future. Someone could barge in here. At least I have another door between me and them.
But if you're going to the bathroom, you can reach... Our bathroom's so small. You can reach the door and close it.
But why would I not close the door? I don't need that sort of freedom.
Now we need to know how many of you, when you're home alone, close the bathroom door.
It's gonna be like 90%. I feel like it's abnormal to not close the bathroom door. All right, we'll find out.
Well, despite your fear of intruders, this person's assumption is he enjoys spending time alone.
I do.
Yeah.
No intruders.
This one says, I assume Sean is the type of husband that doesn't forget special occasions.
Well, I think that's true, but I hope that's true. I think that's true.
You remember our anniversary better than me.
Oh, yes.
I always am like, it's the 3rd of September, right?
I'm like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it, but then I always question it.
Mm.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
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 This one is a cute assumption.
Okay.
He strikes me as a guy who hates ice cream.
Hates ice cream. No, I love ice cream.
Yeah.
I really do. I would eat ice cream all the time, but that's probably not a good idea.
This person assumes, this is a reading question,
Okay.
that you have only read Mistborn in the Cosmere.
That is incorrect. I've read the first 3 Stormlight books, and I like them, but they're all really long. And I'm like, just the idea of the 4th one, I'm like, ugh, it's so long.
Even though
but eventually.
You've read books that are, I think, technically longer in word count.
Yes, I have.
You said he was a jazz major, so he probably plays saxophone.
No, that would have been a better choice. I played the trombone, but saxophones are cool.
You don't like spicy food.
I do like spicy food, although I feel like I think I used to think I was more tolerant, and now I think I'm realizing I just didn't have that spicy of food. Now I'm like, or maybe it's this. Maybe in my youth it was like I want to have really spicy things because then I can say I ate a spicy thing. Now I'm just like I just want something that tastes good. So like if we reduce the spice a little bit, that's cool.
So flavor over spice.
Yeah, but I'm not anti-spicy food. I think we're learning I'm just pretty neutral on a lot of things.
Except for ice cream.
Except for ice cream. That's true.
That you're funny when you're drunk. You've never been drunk.
Yeah. So
the thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Time to experiment. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So we'll assume how you would be if you were drunk.
I think I'd be tired. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do much.
We would both just go to bed.
Yeah.
I would lay there not happy because even like a little bit of alcohol gives me a headache.
I don't think I'd be Mr. Party Guy with a lampshade on my head or anything like that.
That you haven't read A Song of Ice and Fire ... yet.
I have read all that is out. And I like it. Well, I like the first 3 quite a bit. And then the 4th one I did not very much enjoy, and the 5th one was marginally better than the 4th. In my opinion.
I think this next assumption is weirdly accurate.
Okay.
Sean can sleep absolutely anywhere. Planes, trains, automobiles, you name it.
That's true. You betcha.
What a great way to define you. That you made the first move.
I guess no.
Actually,
yeah, wait, yeah, definitely no.
Yeah, off screen I'm
Yeah.
shaking my head. That was an easy answer.
No, I did not.
The next 2 need some explaining. They are from our friends.
Oh, okay.
From his work, who we play Ghost of Tsushima with about once a week. And if you don't know, in that game, it's co-op, the form of it that we play.
Mm-hmm.
But I am very passionate about people not taking my kills. So, our friend Connor says he steals kills in Ghost.
I've been known to maybe accidentally steal a kill every now and then.
And then also another friend from work, this would be Enrique, says that you love to twerk.
Yes, favorite pastime. Yeah. Like I said, I'm starting my TikTok here shortly.
You said another video.
Yeah,
right?
only twerking videos.
Yep.
Yeah, follow me there.
While holding books.
Yeah, exactly. That will be my thing.
Yep. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, Sean does, and I'm using air quotes here. He does twerk for me, but it's not actually twerking. It's not remotely close.
Hard disagree.
You know,
it's very good.
You know when toddlers are dancing and all they're doing is they're kind of bobbing up and down? Like, that's Sean's form of twerking.
I'm very good at it.
This person says that you love Fantastic Four.
So that's an interesting question. I don't know if I love Fantastic Four, but Fantastic Four, the run by Jonathan Hickman, is really good because I just really like Jonathan Hickman.
That you're an introvert, you love music, books, and drawing art.
The first part is I'm an introvert.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I do like music and books. I'm not very good at drawing.
That's not true. He's good. You're pretty good.
I'm really not. But I don't do it very often. I'll put it this way. I surprised myself a couple times with how they turned out because I don't do it very often. But it's not very good.
This might be my absolute favorite assumption. Sean drinks his coffee only when it's hot. When it's too cold, he says, and quits it.
So that's a very interesting thing. It's actually incorrect. I slurp it down if it gets cold. I, grimace and go, ugh, but I do it. And the sad thing is because most of the time I'm too lazy to just walk to the microwave to warm it up for a few seconds. I'm like, like I'd rather make a whole nother pot of coffee than microwave it, which makes no sense. But I just end up just drinking it. I'm like, it's fine. It gets really hot here in Arizona, as you know. as many of you know, and I will still drink hot coffee in the summer, which is people think is crazy.
There's a few about cooking that you're a great cook.
I don't think I'm a great cook.
When you do make food, it tastes good. But here,
I'm a big direction follower. So if there's a recipe, don't ask me to like improvise. It's just gonna be exactly how it's supposed to be.
That you have a difficult manual labor job such as construction worker.
No, but I'm flattered that people think I do.
Is that saying swing and a miss, or is that you being?
That was me trying to be a construction worker or fishing.
That wasn't a very good demonstration of
No.
either. I assume that he's very patient, and it takes a lot to make him mad.
I think that's true. I think I get mad at not weird things, but I'll get I'll start reading something and I'll get oddly passionate about it. I'll be like, this is wrong, and I'll get upset about that. But like daily things, I think I'm pretty like whatever about. I'm like, huh.
You had a bad boy phase in high school.
No.
I really like, there's been 3 that I think well define you. That you can sleep anywhere, the cold coffee thing, and then this one. Sorry, it's so funny. Sean seems like a shy and reserved baby bird that everyone finds precious and lovable.
Shy and reserved baby bird.
I think that's true.
I think to an extent with like social things, like it's like we're gonna go meet these people. I'm like, oh geez, you know. But I think at work though, I am more. I don't know what's the word. I'm not afraid to express myself at work. I guess it's probably.
That plays into the next assumption that it says he is a reluctant but good leader. I think that plays into work well.
Yeah.
You, as we've talked about with cooking, you are a rule follower.
I'm a rule follower.
And sometimes you have to, because of your position, tell other people they were not following the rules.
That's true.
He used to not like reading, but you helped him grow into it. Also, you guys are cute.
I mean, I think there might be something to that. We don't have to go over like my whole life, but I mean, I did read as a teen. I think you starting your channel and being around someone reading a bunch has led to me reading more. I mean, I think that's accurate.
But you didn't dislike it at any point.
Yeah. I was never anti-reading.
That he disagrees with all the, quote, flaws you see in yourself.
That's true.
All the time. Sean's always like, you're the prettiest girl in the world. You are afraid of heights, but still want to try skydiving.
I do not ever want to try skydiving. Not in the least. No, definitely not. Like being afraid of heights, I don't think I'm necessarily afraid of heights. I think I have a healthy relationship with heights. I'm not gonna like go stand on a cliff. Like sometimes you see people who are like, how close can I get to this cliff? And in my head, I'm like, I would not do that. But I'm not like, if I'm up hiking somewhere high, I'm not like, this is so high. So.
You know, the cliff edge, when people are trying to really like, and then they gotta scoot, they sit on their butt and scoot.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be a scooter. Yeah, people who like hang their legs over the edge of, a tall cliff or something. Again, not for me. Not for me.
Unless it's very obviously it has to be very clear that you're safe in that. You're looking at me because you know.
Because what if there's an intruder and I get spooked? I fall off.
Of nature?
Yeah.
Human beings?
or like a bird flies in my face.
If a bird flies in your face and you're already sitting,
I would go, and then I'd fall off the way.
Lose your balance entirely.
You never know.
You prefer video games to reading.
So I don't think that's true. I actually weirdly was never that big of a gamer, if you will. I liked playing like Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers.
Should we tell the marathon story when we were dating?
Yeah, so we were dating, and the idea was to have a video game marathon for Final Fantasy X, correct?
Yes.
and I did not understand what marathon meant because after like a couple hours, I was like, I'm pretty
You were like,
pretty
so what
good
else are
on
we doing
this.
today?
Yeah, and you were like, this is what we're doing today, like all day, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's different.
You have a big heart and you're a genuine guy.
I think so,
That's
but
true.
I feel
It's
like that's
true.
weird. Be like, I am,
I
yes,
do have a
I'm
big heart and I'm
great.
very genuine. He is not a fan of sports.
So truthfully, probably not because I don't watch them a ton. I grew up playing sports and I liked playing sports and I liked watching sports growing up, but I don't know. I'm kind of
You're not gonna
I would watch basketball. I can watch basketball pretty much. Like if basketball's on,
a good football game.
I'll watch it. But
I think maybe you do enjoy sports, playing and watching, but you're not gonna watch every game of the regular season.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
I also get really worked up though.
That is probably...
like watching the Phoenix Suns last year. Got very upset.
I think also the problem is we both get very upset.
Yeah. Whatever the question was, whereas like, or the assumption, like he's a laid back guy. I think it's that until I'm like into a basketball game. Then I'm like, what kind of call is that?
I heard you from across the house the other night.
Oh, did you?
Did watch. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Or you're like, come on, because they kept missing shots.
It's true.
He's a sucker for Luna and falls for her puppy dog eyes.
I am a sucker for Luna.
100%. He used to think you had too many books.
No, actually, I feel like I have too many books. I'm always like, I have too many books.
Stiff as a board on the dance floor.
Except when it comes to twerking. But no, I'm probably not.
And then last for today, I don't actually know. His personality type is INTJ or INTP, and I don't ever know.
I did that thing a long time ago, and I couldn't tell you which one it was.
It was the worker bee.
Well, I mean, I know, but I don't know. I don't remember the...
I know, but maybe other people will know.
Yeah.
And then you felt really sad because you're like, I'm just like everyone.
That's true. I was like, I'm not special at all. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I think so. Actually, no. This is the fuzz. This pertains to a lot of what we've been saying. So, whichever one is like the rule follower one, me just being like, I follow all the rules in the recipe book. Like, I think that's consistent with whichever one I was. I'm not gonna shake things up.
Would you like to do the outro?
Sure. Thank you for assuming things about me. It was fun letting you know if they were right or if they were wrong. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Bye.